Well, hello everyone on the internet. How y'all doing today? Oh, I'm doing great, just bogged down with homework. And I'm stuck in my room trying to get it done, but I am procrastinating. Anyway, so I've been wanting to talk to you a long time about a subject that really fascinates me, stem cell therapy. So the reason I've been wanting to talk about this for so long is because back in high school, I did a project on it in biology. And I just thought, it's really fascinating, and I would love to be able to talk with you all about it. So let's get down to business. So stem cells are just basically cells that can eventually turn into any cell of your body that needs repair. So let's say if someone had, heart problems, like maybe a hole in their heart or something like that. It's not 100% certain that it would work, but stem cells can, let's say, turn into heart muscle cells, and they can go to the hole and basically repair that hole that is damaged, and it can keep the person alive for a lot longer. But stem cells can be used in a whole bunch of different ways as well. The thing I know that it can do so well, just because I am under the autism umbrella myself, is it can help even cure, with a lot of treatment and work at it, it can cure autism. The autism spectrum, everything in it, like ADHD, ADD, because anyone under the autism umbrella basically has damaged parts of their brain which don't allow them to function as well as other children. But if you give those damaged parts stem cells, then those stem cells could potentially repair those parts in the brain that are weakened. So since there's so many amazing things that stem cells can do for people with certain diseases or conditions, I'm not going to list them all, I'm not going to bore you with it. So I'm just going to put up a picture for you so that if you'd like to pause and look at it, feel free, but other than that, I'm going to continue to keep talking. And there's also a whole different variety of stem cells. The most common is from bone marrow. I'm very sorry I can't say more on the bone marrow subject of it because I don't know too much about it, so we're moving on. This one can be a little tough for some people to handle. It's called embryonic stem cells, which means they take a 5-day-old embryo, which, to make you feel better, it is not a baby, it's an embryo. That means it's just a few little multiplied cells. You're not killing anybody, it's not abortion, although it is labeled as abortion. I believe it's not, but to each their own. So the reason they use the stem cells from that forming embryo is because it is going to be a baby, and that baby needs all the things it needs to function in life. It needs all its organs, its skin, everything. So when an embryo first starts out, they have a lot of stem cells in them because those stem cells are potentially going to make up that baby. So we got 2 more types to go. One is called adult stem cells, which is basically just taking stem cells from people's organs and tissues. And number 2, our final one and my favorite one, called umbilical cord stem cells, which is basically a bunch of wonderful mothers who have had babies will donate their umbilical cord stem cells to science. And they keep them in a bank, and they analyze them and do whatever they need to do. I'm not a scientist, I don't know much about that, but they store them for people who need it, and some mothers even store it in a bank to use on themselves or their children if they need to in the future, like if their baby develops cancer or any kind of disease that they may need it. It's the safest way because it's their own. They can use their own stem cells. I just think that's so amazing. But there are some very generous mothers who donate their own cord blood cells from their baby and them to other people around the world, to total strangers that they'll never even meet, and give it to them to help them. And I apologize if I missed any other very important points because there's just so much information about it. And I mean, it's a pretty new process. So with some more research, we'll probably know more about it in the near future. But for now, that's all I got for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!